Let's get right into this review for A Real Pain. So A Real Pain stars Jesse Eisenberg and Kieran Culkin as the main leads in this story. Jesse also directed and wrote the screenplay here, so huge props to him for managing all of that on a creative level. And right off the bat, I thought the chemistry between Jesse and Kieran shined bright through their respective characters, David and Benji. They both nailed their roles here, and honestly, I enjoyed seeing them play off of each other into plenty of fun, mundane, or even comedic sequences together. And I thought the dialogue between the both of them in many scenarios also played a substantial role in elevating their dynamic further as real cousins here in this story, so huge props to Jesse for creating some solid on-screen dialogue for the characters. Every other cast member present here nailed their roles, and I have no gripes with the casting whatsoever. Now with the casting praises aside, was this story any good? Yeah, long story short, I thought the narrative here was pretty darn solid. It's not perfect by any means, and I thought there were several moments that either missed the mark, felt offbeat at times with the pacing, or even had some sequences that didn't feel entirely necessary in progressing this story further. But then again, I also understand that this film wants to ground itself as realistically as possible in order to showcase some potent themes of different real pain a fellow human being in modern society can experience or evoke distinctly from one another. So ultimately, I get why the story can feel offbeat and candidly mundane at times, because quite frankly, that's just how real life plays out. Life can be choppy, chaotic, or frustrating at times, and you get to experience that feeling through the cinematic experience here by witnessing all of the offbeat or seemingly unimportant moments sprinkled throughout the film. And even though the film didn't hit home with me in all of the moments it shared, I still found a lot of cinematic beauty in the way this story and its themes were subtly executed and told. It was a simple and effective journey these cousins go on, all the while learning to finally confront and cope with their different forms of pain that accumulated up until their present day lives. And that's a story I don't really have much gripe with. My final score for A Real Pain is 8 out of 10. At the end of the day, I still found this film to be a unique cinematic experience. If you aren't into slow burners, you probably won't last until the end of this film. And again, I thought the acting here was fantastic and the chemistry between Jesse and Kieran were on point. The journey in this story was simple yet effective in showcasing the relevant themes of real pain, and by the end of the screening, I found myself resonating more towards the positives of this film rather than the negatives. Anyways, thanks for checking this movie review out. Please like and subscribe if you want to stick with me on this journey, and I shall see you in the next upload. But until then, peace.